I mean, the law isn't anything. It's a construct. It's not even real. Like, these are just agreed upon things that a bunch of old dudes came up with. It's not like this is written by God. Yeah, just change the rules. Quoting an actual crime in progress and fine is my opinion. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, right? Is like, there are so many... It's just very complicated. Look at paparazzi, how they harass people on the sidewalk of their homes. Yeah, well, if it was up to me, that would be illegal too. So, there you go. Like, people take on mob justice because the easiest way of thinking you're making a difference without actually having to do anything worthwhile. Yeah, it's like changing your profile picture, exactly. Or retweeting something. You agree with what you're saying? There's situations people should be recorded, at least be held accountable for their actions, if their actions are super bad. I think that accountability ends whenever it's something that's not against the law. Like, if something is not against the law, I don't think that you should do that. Because it's like, it's what I said, like, there's a lot of collateral damage that happens that is just inevitable. And I don't think it's worth the risk of allowing that to happen. So I think it's like committing a crime is a lot different. If you suspect someone's about to break the law? Well, it's not about... This would, of course, be after the fact, because the entire conversation is about things that would happen after the fact. Like, you don't record the video immediately. A reasonable belief the crime will occur. Yeah, exactly. He was talking about doing something being illegal isn't the end all and be all 30 seconds ago. Plenty of people have done incredibly scummy shit, need to be held accountable solely because they're recorded. Who cares if it was illegal or not? Because I don't care whether things are illegal or not illegal, but the way that I work towards changing that is by changing the law and not just ignoring it and enforcing my own ideals that are counter to the law or different than the law. So yes, you're right. Of course the law is made up, etc. But whenever you go and you take it upon yourself to do things on your own, then that's very different. If a video surfaces during the fact and it's being suppressed by Twitter because of their rules and they never make it to the case and the suspect goes free, who's liable? I mean, I don't even, like, how would that even happen? Twitter isn't part of the government. Yeah, it's exactly. Whoever appeals to the law against his fellow fans is either a fool or a coward. Whoever cannot take care of himself without the law is both. I think that that's a really cool quote for somebody who lives in a gated community. Yeah. That sounds like that's a really, really edgy quote for someone who lives in a gated community. Skills investigative journalism on Twitter. I feel like most investigative journalism is not really recording people on video without their consent, is it? I don't know. Usually, like, whenever I think of investigative journalism, I think of like articles being written and like personal accounts and things like that. Like I don't know. This argument's been boring. Yeah, I think it is too. I feel like I've pretty much made myself clear on it, and I do think that it's an interesting topic, and that's why I keep talking about it. But yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. Last one. What if a coworker is harassing you at work and the boss in the company can't do anything with evidence? Would you allow the recording of the coworker if it's a means of obtaining said evidence? Generally, yes, but I would not say that it's okay to post it on social media and ruin your coworker's life and their family's life over it. That's what we're talking about. I'm not talking about like whether it's you can or you can't. It's more about posting it online. Posting publicly, plus using a cord totally different. Yeah, I don't know. Like, again, like it's such a complicated subject. And as I said, I think that at the end of the day, it produces way more negative outcomes than positive ones, and it's probably a lot cleaner to just not have it. That's generally what I think. Can't stand the videos where people help out a homeless person and post a video for content. Helping out homeless people, like, I don't know, man. Like, at least it's like I can say at least they helped them. I think it's like, again, it just like depends on the fucking person, right? It's like if some guy who's like accused of a bunch of like really bad stuff, like Jeffrey Epstein, if he posts a video about helping kids or whatever, or not helping kids, but helping homeless people, and like this is very clearly manipulation, but like if it's somebody, intentions matter, yeah, and like the person who's doing it matters. Like, let me think, who's another scumbag? Who's another just like massive, just like complete fucking scumbag? Let me think. Bobby, yeah. If Bobby Kotick, that's such a great example. Yeah, if Bobby Kotick makes a video and he's going around giving homeless people Benjamins, $100 bills for those of you guys who aren't in America, or giving them $1,000, I don't want to see that. And I think that's incredibly disingenuous. No, Bobby, you're not doing it for a good reason. It's nice that those people are helped out, and there is a positive thing, but I'm not going to commend you on this because you're trying to manipulate people into not thinking about the other bad stuff that you are doing. But if someone's just doing it because they want to, make a video and show that they're a nice guy, and they're not trying to like hide some sort of fucking controversy or try to like change their image by using fucking homeless people against their consent to do that, then I don't really care about it that much. You know what I mean? It's just, you see kind of what I'm saying is like it really depends on the person. What do you have to prove you're a nice guy though? Just be a nice guy? I think that it's not about proving that you're, I don't, that's a word that you used. Like, they're not using that word, I'm not using that word, nobody's using that word except you. It's about encouraging others to do that. Yeah, sure. It's spreading goodwill. Yeah, and like there are positives, and so like every single time somebody does a video where they give homeless people money, is every single one of them bad? No, they're not all bad. Are they in a way? Like I kind of don't like them because I feel like it's kind of manipulative in a way. And I can see, like, it would seem very off-putting, but, like, for example, like, if I saw, I'm just gonna think of a random really nice guy, Bajheera. If I saw Bajheera doing a video like that, I would be so happy. I'd be like, that's so awesome, man. Thank you for making this video. Like, you're a god. You're a better warrior than me, and you have the balls to shave your head too, right? Like 100%. But if I had somebody like Keemstar do it, it would be a different thing, right? It would just be a different thing. And that's kind of what I'm saying. Crusader is... He's a goofball, but, like, he doesn't really make it... I don't know, like, talking shit to people online is, like... I think that most of the time he's just an asshole, right? I mean, it's not really that bad. Yeah, I don't know. I would not put Crusader in the same category as Keemstar. I wouldn't even put Keemstar in the same category as a lot of other people that are a lot worse. Keemstar makes videos that make people look bad. He's had some fuck-ups over the years, for sure. But, like, there are a lot of people that are 1,000 times worse than he is. Depends on image developed and previous words and actions shown publicly. Yeah, I mean, as a general rule, yeah. Like who? This is Bait. Are you saying that, like, there are people that... Are you implying that there's nobody that's worse than Keemstar on the